Hello. So the question always lingers and bothers me to no end of why does the narcissist bother with the old supply? That would be me now in my narcissist life. Now I'm old supply, right? I'm X. I'm old supply. I'm a bench warmer, if you allow yourself to be. But once you are past the relationship with the ex, why do they keep coming back? And you might say that to yourself. You might have a narcissist who just won't leave you alone. Maybe you're maintaining no contact successfully and you're trucking along, but you'll get messages. And whether you block or don't isn't the point right now, because we've had those videos, right? But whether you block or you don't, if you are not responding and you're not, say you didn't block, but you can see the messages and you're maintaining no contact and you're doing a good job. And I've been there in that position. I've been in every mathematical combination possible, wherein the block or not block. But it still always occurred to me, but like, why? Why? There are several reasons why. When they get involved in a new relationship, okay, and they hook the person, so their new person is hooked now, that's when they start to get a little bored. It is quite dysfunctional. They get a little bored, or maybe they're starting to enter the devalue phase with their new supply. We'll call them the girlfriend or boyfriend of the time, because now that's what's happened. They've probably moved into that spot, right? Well, they're going to reach out to old supply because they're bored, or because the devaluation maybe is going a little hairy and they need a little attention. They need a little attention. They need a little ego boost. They need a little shot to their self-esteem of their own. They need to talk to someone who knows that they will be there for them. Therein lies the problem. They will talk or reach out to talk to someone that they know will be there for them. That was a trick I had to learn. I had to learn that trick that they do, and then realize within myself, I had taught him how to behave. I taught him that I would always answer the phone for a long time. I taught him that no matter what he did, it was okay. So of course he's going to keep calling on me, and and I would say that to him. You just keep calling me because I'm the girl that answers. And of course they say, he would say, I'm not calling anybody else. Oh my God. Okay, all right. Well, I'm not with him now for a reason. And I didn't get back together with him even when I was talking to him. But it's still painful to think that I allowed someone to think that I'm going to be the one that's always going to welcome them into my life, even with what they did to me. And that's something I can't erase. The only thing that would erase it is for me to not answer the phone and not respond back to them. Then eventually maybe the narcissist may get the message and quietly go away. They absolutely also will still try to contact you if, say, for example, okay, they're bored with their new supply, and as part of the devaluation of the new supply, they want to triangulate them a little bit. Well, a picture of you, or finding a conversation with you, or seeing their phone has an outgoing call to you. That's a perfect way to do that. Oh yeah, she won't leave me alone, see? Like if you call him back or something and there's an incoming. That's what he'll say. She won't leave me alone. Oh, I can't help it if she calls me. Okay? They want that. They want the new to see the old, because they want to keep it a fight to the death for them, for their affection, for their attention, for their time, effort, and energy. And it's sad to think that the cycles just change. And so now I've become just a different part of the cycle. I'm just a different part of the cycle. And when you think of that, it's very sad. When that hits you, it's very sad and it's hard to move past. And you say to yourself, that cannot possibly be. I'm listening to what he's telling me. How can it be? Well, we've covered this before. And as much as this is hard to believe, everything he's saying to you, he's saying to them. It's how they hook them. No, I'm not. Oh, I said, I challenged mine. No, I'm not. I'm not saying those things. Are you crazy? I'm not like that with anybody else but you. Okay. Okay. So why do they keep trying to come back to you? They're bored. They want to use the information with you on their phone to triangulate their new person. They want to make sure they still got it. It really gives them a rush to know that they still got it. So you're going to be the person that they did all of this to. You put up with it for all of that time. You hung in there. You tried to work it out with them. And you made it past it. You broke up with them. Now you're in no contact or not talking to them or whatever you're doing. But they're trying to get you back and you're not going. That's essentially what I'm trying to say here. If you're doing that and they're trying, but if you respond or say anything to them, they're going to say to themselves, I still got it. I still got it. I still got it. After everything I did to her, she'll still answer the phone, or she sent me a text, or she, answered my, email or whatever. They think that means they're still in the game. And then you may not hear from them again. You might say, well, after all that, I didn't hear from them for a month. Well, if you gave them an indication, or her an indication, that you are still on the hook and that you're there ready as a bench warmer, they'll leave you alone until they have to call upon you again. It's that calculated. It's that calculated. Oh, yes. I promise. So they're lying on a beach somewhere. They're making 10 phone calls. 9 might not answer. The supply might go back 10 years. Maybe it's very old supply. They're married by now. They don't answer. If you're the one that answers, they're going to keep calling you. And I want you to understand that. And I know it's hard to hear. And I'm so sorry that breaks your heart. Because it breaks mine. We've all been through it. It's very heartbreaking. But I'd rather you have the information and be aware of it so that next time you're on the phone with them, if you are still talking to your narcissist, because this channel is for everybody in all phases of the narcissistic relationship, not just those that have left. We welcome all people here because we've all been in every stage. So if you're still in the stage and you're entertaining him, but you've broken up, I want you to give mind to what he's doing when he's not calling you. What he just did, who he's going to talk to in 5 minutes, who he talked to an hour ago, what he said to them. Did he ring 10 people and you answered? Is that the truth? When they are calling you and trying to get back with you continuously, it's a lot about control. And they need to keep control over you. They don't like the fact that you have moved on. That's going to bother them. If they see that you're happy, that's going to bother them. These are all different reasons that they're going to keep trying to come back to you. And notice none of them, did I say, had to do with us. They'll say, I missed you, I loved you, I didn't realize I couldn't be without you. Well, of course they're going to say that. Those are easy things that they can say. To explain away their absence, or to explain away the fact that they've not called you for a few months. I needed time to work some things out. Now I get it. I wish that we would be in a position to say, oh yeah? Well, I did do this actually. I said this exact thing. And it was never, ever followed through, ever. I said, the only things at this point that you could do to make me believe you are time and action. There are no words. Time and action. Well, guess what? He never spent the time, and he never did actions reflecting his words. So if you think of it that way, time and action. Make your narcissist prove it to you. That's kind of a empty sentence, is it? Because they won't. But make your next person prove it to you. Don't just accept the words when they say them. You know what I mean? Hi, I want to come back. Hi. And if you meet a new person, hello. Make sure that you make them earn that spot in your life that you would trust what they say. That's a privilege to be trusted by somebody. And it shouldn't be something we give away right away. So your narcissist keeps coming back for all those different reasons. And I want you to be aware of them. There are more. There are more. And I will make more videos once I just kept talking on this one and I kind of got away from myself in a messy kind of way. But I just wanted you to understand that when that phone rings and you lose your breath and you get all excited and, oh my God, he's coming back to me and he loves me and he realizes it, there could be other reasons. There could be other reasons, my sweet peas. That's all. Chin up, though. I love you, and I mean it.